Welcome to ABC Bullion's 360 Weekly Wrap. My name is Crystal Thivios and I'm joined once again by our resident precious metals expert, Global General Manager of ABC Bullion, Nick Frappell.
Hi Crystal.
Hi Nick. So we saw that gold cleanly broke through what we were expecting it to. Why did that happen?
It's a big decline in 10-year US yields on Thursday principally. The yields actually, you might have expected them to go higher ordinarily just because there was pretty good economic data, but there was a little bit of a flight to safety. There were some sort of political tensions and so on. So it looked like 10-year bond prices rose pretty sharply. So that was one of the main things. One of the other things that also has helped is that China has finally come out with the quotas for gold imports, and it's about $8.5 billion US dollars. So at current prices, that would equate to 150 tons. Pre-COVID days, that's about 2 months of imports. So it's a fairly reasonable amount. Yeah, and that's obviously positive for the fundamental, the physical side of the market.
Nice.
So it's those two things in combination, I'd say, would be a good boost to gold. One thing is with the that really big double bottom that was made with the sort of test down below to sort of 1670 and so on. Now that we've sort of seen that and established it and broken higher, I think gold's got a sort of just a target off that pattern of about 1835.
Nice. And what about support and resistance targets? Where are we at there?
On the support side, I think you're looking at 1755, 1765, that level, where you've actually got the weekly cloud base that was resistance before. I think on the upside, I think targets up to 1794, 1825 on the short-term charts that I use. Seeing resistance come in at sort of 1817 to 1821. So all put together, maybe that 1835 is the short-term top side that we'd expect out of this move. Great.
And how is silver looking?
Silver's looking pretty good. It's carried on with the rally as expected. Made a target of 2630, and it's slightly rolled back from that. But intermediate term target's still 2740, 2760, I think. The only thing it's got that's just slightly sort of creating some opposition at the moment is the weekly standard and turning line, and the silver price has just gone, it's kind of poked through for a bit, but it's kind of butted right up against that. I'm sure it'll get through, it's just a temporary hold. On the support side, I'd say about 2380.
And where would we be at with gold and silver positioning then?
So gold positioning, interestingly, by April 13th of last week, the longs actually had sold about 950k, so 950,000 ounces. They reduced their positioning. Shorts slightly added 300,000 ounces or so, but since then we've seen an increase in open interest of about 1.5 million ounces. Obviously, given where the price has been heading, I'd put that down to fresh longs joining the market. That's Wednesday and Thursday. Probably seen a lot more on Friday.
Okay. And finally, for our local investors, how is the Australian dollar performing?
Not a huge amount to say, but upside resistance bound 0.777 and downside on the spot side about 75. Not really a huge amount going on. It's just sort of ranging there. Obviously, the longer it spends there, it should sort of break out one side or another. Interestingly, the option market seems to be slightly pricing in a little bit of downside on the risk reversals. So we'll sort of have to see where that goes, over the next few weeks or so.
Amazing. Thank you so much,
thanks.
Nick. And thank you once again for tuning in to ABC Bullion 360. For more from us, please follow us on our socials or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, happy trading at abcbullion.com. Thank you.
Very good.
Yay!
Good.